In Saskatchewan, Mikayla continues to join us on the interview set, joined by her partner Dylan Ferrier. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Not going to lie to you, a million questions, only 3.5 minutes. I want to get as many as I can. Let's talk a little bit about the level of acceptance of the transgender community in Saskatchewan. Is this province an easy province to be transgendered in?
Generally, unfortunately, the province is conservative when it comes to diversity and gender. But a lot of trans people are surprised that when they do come out, the level of acceptance they find in their inner circle. A lot of times it's just people aren't aware or aren't knowledgeable, but once you start educating them, it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, so.
Let's talk a little bit about your relationship. I'm sure that to many, inquisitive glances, puzzled stares, some straight-on, staring questions. What do you guys face when you're out and about?
I've always asked her, why are people looking at us? Am I not passing enough? And she's like, oh no, they see you as a guy, but they see you as a guy with a trans woman, is how she likes to always say it. So.
Yeah, see, Dylan was born female, so as with most trans people, we have sometimes a lower self-esteem, so, someone looks at us sideways, it's like, oh no, so, but, I mean, we reassure each other that things aren't as bad as sometimes we perceive. Right.
Before you guys found each other, I'm sure that relationships and dating was awkward. Was an issue earlier in your lives with in the past? Is that fair?
I started out life as a lesbian, so no, I didn't really have a problem. It wasn't until later, yes. So
let's talk a little bit about that. Actually, it's varying degrees of self-realization. Again, born a woman, attracted to women.
Came out as gay at first.
Sure,
so.
And then to make this transition, how did you find your space on the ladder, as it were?
People kind of outed me. I never really outed myself so much as people were like, you're so masculine, you're so this, you're so that. I mean, they were seeing things in me that I wasn't either seeing or choosing not to see, or I'm not sure how it went about, but it's like everybody else was telling me, and then I came to that realization as well that, wait a minute, they're right, something's not right about me. Even within the group of friends I had, I didn't really fit in with the gay community because I didn't really act like the other women. I didn't still try to really identify or fit in with the females, even in school. So
we only have a couple of seconds left, unfortunately. Both of you are advocates for the transgender community. Who were the people that were there to help you as you came to these moments of self-actualization and self-realization?
Unfortunately, that's why we became advocates of the trans community, because there just wasn't no resources, there was no information. So I took it upon myself to start Trans Support Services so that we can be there for other people who are questioning their gender.
We talked about it in the first interview, an opportunity again to push people in the direction of those two websites, if you don't mind.
www.transas.org, and you can find us on Facebook or Twitter as well.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot for coming in this morning. I appreciate it. Very good.